Hello there, welcome to your piano lesson for today. I'm Katie. I took piano from age 10 to age 18, that is formal lessons. I've maintained piano as a hobby on my own ever since. I'm now in my mid-30s, so I've been playing the piano for over 20 years. Okay. It's funny when you do the math sometimes and you think, oh, wow. Yeah, that's been longer than I thought. Anyway, I am a piano teacher. I'm a new piano teacher, and I thought I would just like to share some of my knowledge with you who would like to learn piano. So if that's what you're here for, you are in the right place. We are going to start today with the very basics. So given the time period I grew up in, we will be using a chalkboard. So first things first, these 5 lines and these 4 spaces here are what is known as a staff. Now in the musical world, and specifically piano, the staff has 2 parts. There's an upper part and a lower part. I didn't include that on this chalkboard for now because we're not quite there yet. I want to start very basic, because normally there's this, just copy paste it down here and you have the entire staff. It's called the grand staff. This upper portion is called the treble clef, and this funny looking curly S symbol here is known as a treble clef symbol, or the G clef. We'll get to that in a second. So when you're looking at the treble clef, the first thing we want to do is we're going to name the lines and the spaces. So this line here, just circle it here, is E. The notes are alphabet letters. It starts on A and it goes to G, and then repeats that pattern, A to G, A to G. So this line here is E. This space is F. This line is G. This space is A. There you go, starting over the pattern. This middle line is B. This space is C. This line is D. The space is E again. So we've got a whole 8 notes now. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And then this line at the very top is F. So there you are. That's your pattern. Now we can continue that down, and you'll see it very commonly we do with piano music. So this right here, hanging on to that bottom line, that E line, is the D. Because if this is E, then going up the alphabet backwards, this is D. And then one more right there. That is what's known as middle C. And in a lot of piano music, middle C is your home base. It's middle C because it's kind of about the middle of the piano when you're looking at the keyboard. And it's also in the middle between the treble clef and the lower portion here, which is called the bass clef. And it sits in the middle, it's middle C. So we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So now that we've seen what that looks like on a chalkboard, let's go over to the piano and I'll show you what it looks like when you're at the keyboard. Now I will say the piano is a bit out of tune, just a quick disclaimer before I play on it. I do need to get it tuned. It's on my list of things to do. So when you move into a new house, a piano has to settle. So it takes months and a few seasons for it to settle itself because they're made of wood. It has to adapt to a new location, new environments, things like that, new humidity levels and heat levels. And it doesn't matter if you're moving across town or across the country, that's always going to be the case. So forgive me if it's a little out of tune. I am going to get it tuned, but probably not for another few months. It needs to go through a summer before we actually do any tuning to it. All right, now we're looking at the keyboard. The farthest bass key is over there. The highest treble key is over there to your right. Now middle C is right there. Again, midway, middle C. So that was that line below the staff that I showed you. The E, that first line, is here. So if we start there with that lowest line of the treble clef, it's going to sound something like this. There's that F on the highest line, and this is the E on the lowest line. Ta-da! If we add in the D and the middle C, that will complete everything I drew on the blackboard. Middle C, F above middle C. Now starting with the C, I'm going to play them from middle C up to that F. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. And back down, starting with the F. And there you go. I hope you all have enjoyed this first piano lesson with me. There will be more to come, so if you'd like to see my next video, it will be up here somewhere. I think I'm pointing in the right direction. It'll be on one of these sides. You'll see it. And there'll be another video for you to watch. I hope to see you in there. If you do like what you see, I would love for you to click the like button to show me that you did like it. And if you would like to keep learning piano with me, we'll be looking at music theory, at pianos themselves. And if that sounds interesting to you, then you can click that subscribe button down below. And I will see you in the next one.